Welcome back to Ozarks Fox. Open enrollment is underway for the Affordable Care Act. The deadline is December 15th, so you still have about a month. And this year you have more options if you live in the Ozarks with more carriers. Treva Warwick, Navigator Administrator and Regional Care Coordinator with Senior Age, is here to tell us what's different this year and explain a little more about the Affordable Care Act. Treva, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Like you said, the open enrollment is a short period. It's only open until December 15th. One of the changes that we're seeing this year that might be new, people might not know about, is that there is no longer a penalty for not having insurance. But even with that, with no penalty, people would prefer to have insurance. So we're still seeing the numbers go up as far as enrollments. There are still a lot of plans out there to choose from. So
when you say going up, even though there is no penalty this year, you are seeing the numbers still go up compared to years past?
Right. There are new enrollees this year that had not been enrolled, right? Right.
Why do you think that is? Is that surprising to you? Did you guys think without a penalty maybe not a lot of people are going to get insurance this year?
We've heard from a few people that decided not to get insurance because there is no penalty. Majority of the people that I've talked with are going ahead with insurance. For one reason, a lady I met with yesterday was able to get a policy for a 0 monthly premium. She has a $100 deductible. Maximum out of pocket for the year is $500.
Wow.
So with that, why wouldn't they want insurance?
Absolutely.
Right.
Do you see a lot of good options like that? Because that sounds like ideal.
Right, we do. The premiums are based on what their annual estimated income is. So with that, we ask them to bring with them when they come in their estimate for 2020 income. That is what determines their premium tax credit, their cost sharing reductions, which that reduces their maximum out of pocket, their deductible, what they pay as a co-payment when they go to the doctor. So,
over the years, from what you have seen from working with clients and enrolling them, have you seen an improvement in terms of premiums going down and improvement in types of coverage with the ACA over the years? Yes, and the website is easier to use now too, so there's definitely improvement in that. I don't know if you heard the first year, but the website did not work well, but enrollment is going really smooth this year, so it's a fairly fast process when people come in. Now, would you recommend people look for someone with experience like yourself or someone else, or is this something people can do themselves on the website? They can do that. They can do it themselves. A lot of people do. When I look at the numbers, a lot of people are enrolling themselves, which is fine. Occasionally we have someone who runs into a problem with it. Sometimes it will show that they're not getting a premium tax credit when really they should be, and that's merely some of the questions are a little confusing. I know we have some changes here in our area. A couple of years ago, or even last year, we only had one option, and sometimes you had two options, and insurance companies were coming and going. What is different this year for our area? Right. We do have some new insurance carriers in the area. Ambetter is still offering coverage. They were the ones that were the primary carrier last year. Cox Health is offering coverage in 7 counties here for 2020. And Anthem is now, they have been an insurance carrier in the southeast region. They have moved and now added 16 counties in the southwest area. So Greene County actually has 3 different companies now that are offering coverage. Okay, that's good, because I do remember when we covered Affordable Care Act, there was always a change, and we had some carriers leaving, others coming in, and some counties only had one at one point. So now there's more options, which is good, right? Having more options, does that help with premiums and coverage? It does. Most people are still going to look at which one is cheaper for them. They're mostly looking at the monthly premium, whether or not they can afford it. That's a big factor in whether or not they can get health insurance. The monthly premium. After that, of course, we always look at the maximum out of pocket, the deductible, and then what doctors they can see, who's in the network that they can see. So that's a lot of what they're looking at.
Now, about 20 million people will be signing up for health coverage. About how many do we have here in Missouri, in southwest Missouri?
We just received some numbers for each county. Greene County right now has 12,685 enrolled. Of that number, 3,594 are complete new enrollees to the Marketplace Insurance. Christian County has 4,100, Taney County about 3,000. So, and they all show that we have new enrollees in every county. So, a lot of times, what I find, people who are retiring early, this is enabling them to retire a little bit early and still have an option for insurance. So, it's working good.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And,
it is.
And that's, to me, it's surprising. Even though there is no penalty, you say the numbers
Right.
are still increasing, which is a good thing. You want people to be covered. You just never know. It's helpful. Treva,
Right.
if people have any questions for you or want to find out more about the Affordable Care Act, where can they go to find that information?
We have senior age. We do have the Navigator Grant, Federal Navigator Grant. Our office takes questions. We have a lot of locations throughout 21 counties. We also have a lot of partners that we work with. If we do not have someone right in their area when they need to see that, we refer them to another partner that we work with.
Treva, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we'll have all of that information on our website, ozarksfirst.com, and we'll be right back right here on Ozarks Fox.